We are live.
Oh,
Trey's picking his
my
nose.
nose was itchy. My nose was itchy. It was it. It's okay. It's just football talk with the boys. Football talk with the boys.
I'm gonna have
Quite
scratch.
depressing week in the NFL this week, quite honestly. There you go. Now you're rubbing your face.
I
There
think
we
I had
go.
scratches all over my face. I was just playing with the dog.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Anyway.
What was not understandable? Yeah. Depressing week in the NFL for
Yeah.
me. Fresh off watching Big Ben's press conference, so I'm a little sad.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a little sad right
But
now.
it's about time, you know.
Shut up.
It is. You know it is.
Shut up. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, whatever. It is.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know it is. But, it'd be better if we didn't have a junior varsity O-line in front of him. What am I doing? I'm getting way, way, way ahead of myself. Let's jump back all the way back to the beginning of the week.
1 week ago.
My Thursday night upset prediction holds true on through the night.
Yeah, sure did. Titans beat the red-hot 49ers. Yeah, that's Vrabel, baby. That's the rallying his team, rallying the troops.
Bullock with the fucking big fucking my brain just blanked. Jeebus, the game-winning field goal at the end of the game.
There you go.
I got that out of there.
Bullock.
I found it. Got it out of there.
Yeah, this may be a slow week this week, just because neither of us realized today was Thursday. So
I did, in fact, think it was Wednesday.
I thought it was Friday. I don't know. I was already
I
looking
messaged Matt at 6 o'clock and was like 6:30.
And
once
then
I realized what day it was.
I replied at 6:35 and said, "How about 6:40?"
And then at 6:40, I replied whilst taking a shit. How about 6:45?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We're gonna be diving into some box scores here. So there you go. Tannehill, pretty consistent game there. I mean, it's not bad. 209, 22, 29, 1 touchdown. You can't ask for
Niners
much
just
more.
imploded in the second half. I mean,
Yeah.
Titans kept chipping away at it. Of course, it's time to restart. It's always time to restart whenever you're doing something on this computer. But here we go. We're gonna skip to that. But yeah, the Titans just kept chipping away, kept sticking with their game plan.
AJ Brown, one hell of a
Niners
game.
eventually just choked it away. AJ Brown exploded.
Yeah, turnovers here. That'll cost you. I guess they never lost any of them, so never mind.
Glad I picked the Titans in this one. I know that. I woke up that next morning and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I was pretty confident on the 49ers pick. And was a little surprised to see that that pick did not come to fruition. All right, let's go to the next one. Fuck it. Who cares? Oh, you picked Titans. I picked 49ers. We just kind of alluded to it. There you go. There's an official count right there. My eyeball hurts. Can't see very well right now. Okay, anyway. Here we go. Some Christmas action here. We had the Browns at the Packers. This game was
Baker Mayfield stinks.
A lot closer than I felt it should have been. Packers need to put teams away.
Baker Mayfield stinks.
Yes,
Packers do struggle with putting teams away, but there wasn't excuse me, there was never really a point I was worried
for sure.
about the Packers. Nick Chubb was just single-handedly keeping the fucking Browns in this thing.
Yep.
It was beautiful, and it was a last-ditch effort for my fantasy team, but Joe Mixon just was the final nail in the coffin that buried me.
There you go. Yeah, COVID screwed mine. I had to get Austin Eckler out of there, and then the guy I was playing picked up Justin Jackson, and he dropped 34 points, so there you go. I was done right there. Yeah, Rodgers looks good, breaks the record. Devontae looked good, broke that record. Chubb had a decent game, but yeah, Baker stinks.
Thanks.
I don't know if there's anybody.
I think he's just too hurt to fucking. He's too hurt to be playing right now.
You're probably
He's got to shut it down.
Yeah,
but there's only 2 games left. He's gonna play it out. Why wouldn't he play it out? But hey, play like that next week.
Yeah, if you can get within 2 points of the fucking top team in the NFC, I guess you're putting some stuff together. But yeah, big thing. We both pick Packers because we're not stooges. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals get beaten at home. What is wrong with the Cardinals and Mr. Kyler Murray over there? They have not.
I just think they're having
great.
A late season shutdown here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not the time to be having shutdowns. They're gonna get knocked right
not
out of the playoff.
Not having D-Hop is kind of exposing this offense in a way.
Oh, for sure.
they need to find a way to continue to balance it out, run the ball, keep Kyler protected, continue to be able to do that play action stuff. But nobody, it seems like, is getting open consistently, or Kyler's just not getting through his reads. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Maybe him getting hurt kind of like knocked him off his pivot a little bit for the season, but they got to figure it out, dude. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Colts are fucking rolling, though.
Colts are rolling, yeah. Yeah, pretty wild that the Colts have turned this ship around and are just charging along with Jonathan Taylor leading the way. Carson actually, I think, put together a decent game this week.
Carson's looked all right.
Yeah.
But it is weird. Like, nobody wants to admit it, but like when you're watching the Colts, it's always in the back of your mind, like, this team could go as long as that dude don't fuck it up.
That is very true. That is very true.
As long as that dude don't, just make some bad mistakes. They just got to ride Jonathan Taylor. Michael Pittman's a dog.
I think
That defense
Green's on this team.
flies around. AJ Green is on that team.
Yeah, it's a good thing he is. Three targets, 1 catch, 33 yards. There you go. There you go.
I about knew his investment when, like, I've seen like 2 or 3 times this year. He's just hasn't even known where the ball was.
Yeah,
when it was coming his way. So like he's kind of just checked out.
Yeah, he is. Zach Ertz though. Oh shit. Zach Ertz balling. So good for him. You pick Colts and I pick Colts. Both pick Colts. Both got it right. Rolling with the red hot Colts team. Next, Lions at Falcons. Just hoping Danny Campbell could pull this one out, but not the case.
Nope. Falcons somehow have 7 fucking wins.
Yeah, in there for contention for the playoffs there. Falcons, I don't know. I really don't know.
Whatever. Better quarterback. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
I mean,
they've tried to give away so many games. They tried to give away this game. They literally, this game did not go without them trying to give it away.
Oh my god.
Matt is super sleepy.
I'm so sorry.
I'm very
sorry.
Sleepy.
Didn't even realize it was Thursday. Anyway.
He was about to take 2 melatonin and just go to sleep. And then he got my text and was like, "Oh fuck, knuckles."
Was literally my reaction. I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta do my thing with Trey." Yeah, Lions, I mean, they've had a lot of these games recently, like second half of the season where they like get close but just can't finish it out. And hopefully, I mean, I think we talked last week, Dan Campbell should stay. There's no reason he shouldn't. There's some progress that's kind of being shown there. I think they just need a couple more pieces to kind of put something together and get closer to a 500 football team.
Yeah, I think we said last week it just doesn't feel like we don't think he's gonna lose his job. So I think, which is good. I think he can build a winning football team. Maybe even not next year, but I think just give him the time and some actual decent players in free agency.
Yeah,
they can build up a nice team, even with Goff. Maybe, probably.
Yeah, right. Goff can sling the thing. It's just,
I guess you have to keep him, right?
He's expensive.
It's very expensive, and you have him now.
Yep.
Like, I think you're paying him.
And
however long he's got that contract, he's very expensive.
And there's no way there's anybody else out there that's better. So,
yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
Hey, he went to the Super Bowl.
He did. So did Nick Foles.
Nick Foles looked good this weekend.
We'll get to that. Anyway, we both picked Lions because we believed, but not the case. Not the case in this one. Next. Ravens at Bengals. No Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. No Tyler Huntley for the Ravens.
When did Johnson? I thought Johnson was on a different team earlier this year.
He was. He signed like 10 days before this game.
Didn't he play earlier on some other team? Johnson?
Probably either got put on the practice squad or got cut.
Where's the dude who was the backup for the Ravens last year and could sling it? Where is that guy? Or was that 2 years ago?
I know you're talking about. He like
McSorley or whatever.
Oh, him. Yeah. I don't know. He's on the team. I don't know what he's doing though.
He's on the team.
Yeah.
What happened?
He's not that good.
I just saw Johnson just laid fucking the biggest egg, and he's been on the team for 12 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, listen, it's hard to compete when you have 37 of 46, 525 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
I have a theory, and I'm not going to get into it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna compile more data. We'll get into it eventually,
Okay.
especially if the Ravens make the playoffs
The
and
Bengals
they
whooped
continue to
them.
have quarterback issues.
Bengals.
But
I
the
mean
Bengals beat the holy dog piss.
that defense is so banged up. They literally are on like some corner that they pulled out of the stands as their starting
Oh
corner.
yeah,
So
oh yeah.
what do you
Told you I had a
525?
tryout.
Yeah.
Told you I had a tryout. I
How'd
didn't
that
make it,
go? Oh,
obviously.
oh,
Obviously, I
good
didn't
thing you
make it.
didn't.
I got this thing on my foot. Like when I try to plant, it fucks.
Get a little bone spur or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into technicalities, but
Yeah,
man, they're gonna call me. They said they call me, but I like Joey Burrow when he's pissed off.
oh, dude, he slings that. He can sling it. Bengals
Again,
got
like
something cooking over there.
Joe Mixon loves it there, and it shows.
Should, yeah.
Anytime there's a
Now,
touchdown, whether it's him, his teammates, if he's on the field, off the field, he's just energized,
yep.
pumping the team up. Didn't appreciate it so much this week because again he buried me. Even though AB and Jonathan Taylor tried to bring me back, and Nick Chubb tried to bring me back, he just wouldn't let it happen.
Just wouldn't let it happen. Yep. We both picked Bengals, and we were definitely fucking right on that one. Next, Rams at Vikings.
What the fuck
Rams
was
beat the
Matthew
Vikings
Stafford doing?
by a touchdown. I don't know. He's been this has been happening a little bit to him.
He was like, "Listen, I'm not with that winning MVP shit."
I don't like. What is this? Like, what are we doing? How are you
They were
playing?
just,
Like,
a couple of
so
them were bad. Like what?
how's he playing so good like this entire season? And then he has
He's
like
just like,
a
all right,
couple of these hiccups.
because he just feeds Cooper Cup.
I
Mad
guess you're
time,
right. Yeah,
which who got to be like a crazy good route runner because he's just consistently putting up these numbers.
he is really good. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, and their defense is nasty, but we know the Vikings are inconsistent. But
This is what the
Stafford gave him a
Vikings do
shot
though.
here.
This is what the Vikings do though. They get fucking into the game, and then it's pause this. There we go. It's like a one-score game at the end
Oh yeah,
every
I don't
fucking
need to hear
time with the
Damian
Vikings.
Woody. I
Huh?
don't need to hear. I don't need to hear Damian Woody. I'm glad you paused that.
Yeah, me either. I don't want to hear him. Yeah, but the Vikings. This has been the Vikings all year. They play a shitty team, and they play down to that team, and then it's a one-score game. And then they play good teams. They play up to their competition, and then it's a one-score game every time. Every time. This Vikings team. I don't know what it is with them either because they have some weapons, on offense and a couple on defense, but the defense I don't think it doesn't gel well together. That's kind of
I
what
think
it
Zim's a
seems.
good coach and could probably be a good coach elsewhere. I just think he got to go.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Kirk's had a really good year, honestly,
Yeah, he's not bad.
but Dalvin's been banged up.
Yeah,
Defense has been inconsistent.
yeah,
Offensive play calling's been questionable.
yep.
Maybe next year, Vikings. Even though technically, I think they're still in the mix, right?
Probably 7-8, definitely in the mix.
Everybody is.
Yeah. We both picked Rams. Both got it right.
Next,
the matchup we were asking for a couple weeks ago. We got it. There was like hurricane force winds and fucking nasty rain. So all the Patriots did was run the ball and they won. Then this week, a little more even matchup here. And Bills pulled it out. Josh Allen put together a pretty decent game there.
Bills had control the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. And
Stephon Diggs said, you, and you.
shut the
Shut the fuck up.
This is kind of, I don't know. I think you picked Pats, right? Yeah, you picked Pats. I
Did.
picked Bills. But I think I mentioned last week, I was like, Bills are pissed at what happened the first matchup that they had. They're going to come back and they're going to battle back. And that's exactly what they did. Josh Allen able to actually throw the ball this time consistently, just cooking them.
Jones didn't look that good. He didn't look that good. I think they did something to his confidence having him throw it 3 fucking times.
You're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, not good. 14-32, 145, 2 picks. Damien Harris, though.
I'm not saying he's like that
game,
weak-minded that he's like, no, do they
No,
even
but
need me? But like, it's just like,
this is also a pissed off
you know
defense,
what I mean?
like that got reamed by the media for not playing well.
Absolutely.
So
But that
like,
offense came out to fucking play too. I mean,
yeah, that whole entire
Josh
team
Allen
was
was
ready to go.
dealing.
Yeah,
He was throwing lasers like through people's ear holes.
Yeah.
Through people's ear holes. Like there was one there. I saw 4 hands go up and the ball like went right over the fingertip of every single one of them.
yeah,
Right into someone.
I
was
saw
like,
that one.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's I mean, Josh Allen can sling it when it's not fucking 90-mile-an-hour winds and torrential downpours. Like
he was even slinging it in that game.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, so Bills get a little bit of revenge here. I kind of saw it coming, but it is what it is. Both these teams are in the mix for playoffs. It's a tight division. It's not 1 and 2 here, so see what happens. I think both these teams make it in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Next.
There
we go. One everybody was waiting for. Jaguars at Jets.
Zach Wilson with the win.
Yeah, dude, that was a crazy run by him, just smoking people. Jets are able to pull it out against the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence looked mediocre. Zach Wilson looked also mediocre. So here's your number 1, number 2 picks. There you go, people.
Yeah, I hope that Doug Peterson goes there for Trevor Lawrence's sake.
I do as well. They need somebody that is gonna coach.
He's at least as of right now. True. As of right now, the offensive guy, I think the best one on the board for Lawrence, at least that I know of.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I think a Jim Caldwell could be good too.
I'm all for Jimmy Caldwell getting a job somewhere too.
But I like the Peterson call because it's somebody that has had success in the NFL. It's not just like Eric Bieniemy or something that is good with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I'm all for Eric Bieniemy potentially going there as well.
I don't think
he needs a job somewhere for sure.
I know he needs a job somewhere.
I don't know if I want to give him his first job with Trevor Lawrence in his second year coming off this year.
Exactly.
But Eric Bieniemy should have a job somewhere.
Totally agree. Totally agree with that. I think Jaguars, after what just happened, they need somebody a little bit more established in there to kind of right that ship around. Just a bit. You pick Jags, I pick Jets. Got the win in that one.
Fuck off. Next.
Giants at Eagles.
Who the fuck is Ian Fromm?
Ian Fromm.
Ian Fromm. Where's he from?
Jake Fromm?
No, Ian Fromm. Oh, Jake Fromm.
That's I'm like, who the fuck I was
thinking of Ian Book. Who the fuck is Ian Book?
Jake Fromm played at Georgia in college.
Jake Fromm will probably not play again.
Yeah.
He got benched after replacing a benched Mike Glennon.
He also did not play very well in college. So,
what is going on? This guy and fucking Tim Boyle.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so it's a little bit different with Tim Boyle and Jake Fromm here. Okay, so let's not put them in the same category. You can't. But
I'm sorry. Did I step on some toes here? Toes?
Okay, so Jake Fromm was a highly recruited QB coming out of high school. He was a 5-star or whatever, 4 or 5-star. He was really good.
Which one of these dudes isn't?
Probably Ian Book or whoever you said, Tim Boyle.
Whatever, fair enough.
Yeah, and so he was good for a year at Georgia, and then the other 2 or 3 that he was there were not very good, or were mediocre at best. And so he had some stardoms, SEC school, so that's why he gets picked up. But he obviously he's not good. He's not that good. Anyway, who is good? This Eagles team. They're kind of rolling a little bit here.
Either way, I didn't really. Yeah, I mean the Eagles look good. Jalen Hurts looked all right. But the Giants are so goddamn bad. I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but the Eagles are rolling at the right time, right? I mean, second half of the season, picking it up, making a playoff push. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I wish we could play the Giants right now. That'd probably help us pick it up and roll it a little bit.
Fair enough. We both picked the Eagles. Both got
Jake
it right.
Fromm.
Jake Fromm. I was like, who the fuck is Ian Fromm? Who's this guy talking about?
I mentioned it's a depressing week in the NFL. It's depressing for another reason because also Cam Newton's probably done as well.
Yeah, good.
It's the end of an era for sure. You didn't need to say it that way. Sweet baby Jeebus.
I just didn't think.
So much malice there.
Well, I think he was done last year. I didn't think he needed to come back this year.
Oh, his shoulder's been shot since fucking 2017.
Yeah, I know.
Or no, since TJ Watt put his helmet right in his shoulder blade. His shoulder's been
so fucked. What are we doing?
You still hate to see it. You still hate to see it. You hate to see 32-6 fucking ass kicking. Sam Darnold comes in.
Yeah.
This was ugly. This
is what we expected. Brady to roll, and that Buccaneers team to roll against this shit tier Panthers team. My
favorite part of this game, someone took a clip of it and put it on YouTube, was Antonio Brown was on the bike at the end of the game. He's on the bike on the end of the game. doing the thing. There's like 2 minutes
I
left.
know what you're gonna
They're
say.
down 26,
Yeah.
and Robbie Anderson fucking gets a first down and decides to flex on the Buccaneers sideline, and Antonio Brown just scratches his head and just puts a big smile, and you can see him go, "Down 26?" It's my favorite moment of that game,
Yeah, but
and
that's
it's the only
funny
moment
though,
that was exciting for me because we knew this was happening.
and it's funny though because he would do the same exact thing.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah,
Well,
it-
maybe, I don't know. I don't know, I can't say that. Them down 26? We weren't down 26 a lot when we had AB and Le'Veon Bell on
nah,
offense,
fair
and Big Ben
enough.
was like, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna
Fair.
say
I know.
it. We weren't down
Can't
26 in many instances.
argue with that one.
We were in pretty much, and to my memory, damn near every game.
Yeah,
That's why this is hard for me. That's why this is hard for me,
I
Matt.
don't. We both picked Buccaneers. Both got it right. Next, what happened here? Chargers at Texans. Davis Mills is apparently
Doggy
the
Mills.
second coming, and this Chargers team fucking stinks, and it pains me to
Doggy
say it.
Mills.
And who the fuck? Since Rex Burkhead out of nowhere, dude, just lighting it up.
Yeah, and some of these white boys are getting out of New England and tearing it up.
I
Braxton
know.
Berrios is returning kicks for touchdowns.
Yeah, that fucking
We
guy.
got fucking Rex Burkhead out here having some success over here in Houston.
Yeah, like what
Some
is
of these
this?
white boys are breaking loose.
This Chargers defense has got to fucking step it up. This should not be
Yeah, no,
happening.
they're way too inconsistent. So
Yeah.
is
Same with
so
this.
is Justin Herbert in the second half of games.
Yeah.
He's
Dude.
got to fix that.
24 points in the fourth quarter for the Texans. That is absurd.
Losing Eckler to COVID was a big one,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah.
But
Fucking hurt everybody,
including
including myself.
Well, that just hurt everybody involved. I mean, that
Yeah.
goes without saying.
Dude, that literally, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, well, I'm fucked. Yeah, there you go. Because he would have put up more points than fucking Justin Jackson would have, I can tell you right now.
Justin Jackson played well.
I know. That's what I'm saying, is that Eckler is a better player than he is.
You would have had two. You would have had two sources. Is what you're trying to say. You would have had two.
Yes.
Eckler would have done his thing, and then you would have had Jackson. You wouldn't have had to have Herbert slinging it so much throwing 2 picks in the second half,
No. it
and
wouldn't
Dougie
have.
Mills balling out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
So,
have had it.
I hope. Just try. Anytime the Chargers lose like this, fucking pains me because I really like this Chargers team.
It has bugged you all season. Every
Yes.
time the Chargers have
I just-
painfully lost to a team they shouldn't have lost
Fucking sour taste in my mouth. We
to.
both picked Chargers too, and both got it wrong. That's fucking horse shit. On to the next one. The fucking Chicago fucking Bears pull it out against the Seattle Seahawks.
This one made me
On the
smile
road.
because I love seeing Nick Foles just throw dime balls all day for no
He's
reason.
good too.
Especially
Yeah.
in crunch time. And I just knew, like, the 2-point conversion, I just knew. Like, oh, he's been playing like this all game. It's snowing. He's been the 4th string quarterback all year.
Yeah, right.
I think COVID made him start, correct? I don't know
think
why
so. I think you're correct.
And then he just comes in, and of course he's going to win a game in the because this is what Nick Foles does.
That's what Nick
This is
Foles
what
does.
He rises like lightning all the way to the top, and then just quickly covers himself
That's
all
right.
the way back down into obscurity.
Hey, he
just
does.
so
He
he
just.
can ride
right.
back up.
He just does what he needs to do. All right. He's like, oh, you need me to go win this? You want me to go win a game? I'll go win a fucking game for you.
I don't remember the young man's name who made that catch in the back of the end zone. He just held that bitch, slammed them feet down. That was impressive.
Yeah, dude.
But
The Bears
Nick
team
Foles just makes no damn sense to me.
The Bears team has some potential there, but they gotta fucking get a couple more weapons, and they gotta get rid of fucking Nagy.
They got to get rid of like all their quarterbacks. They got too many quarterbacks in their room.
Yes. Yeah, I think Andy Dalton good backup there. All you need.
So is Nick Foles. Pick one.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's a good. I'm thinking about it. Never mind. That's a good quarterback room. I just selfishly I like seeing Nick Foles pop in like this and just fucking and just do this. He's brought me enjoyment for like a decade in my career, just several times, just popping up, just like whether it's throwing 7 touchdowns for no fucking reason,
Oh right.
winning a Super Bowl fucking MVP,
Yeah.
or just coming in here and doing this against
Yeah.
the Seahawks and completely just cementing that the Seahawks are dead
Dead.
this
Seahawks
season.
stank. Except for Penny, I guess. Penny played good.
And Russ. And
Seahawks
Russ.
stink though.
Well, Russ kind of, he's been shaky this year, but he's been banged up.
Yeah, well, so is everybody. Get over it. We both picked Seahawks. We both got it wrong. Here we go. Here's the one I've been Steelers at Chiefs. Chiefs do exactly what I fucking thought they were gonna do,
I did say this could get ugly really
and it
fast.
fucking did.
It got ugly
And
so
we
fast.
said too that this can't be a second half. Let's start playing game.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
You're full screen if you want to go on a rant. Feel free.
I'm sad. I'm sad. What are you talking about? Did you see that flea flicker? What was that? I'm sad. Excuse me? I got burps. I'm sad. This was awful. This was the worst case scenario of what could have happened as soon as I turned this game on.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes was just making it look easy. We got no pressure. They just put 2 guys on TJ Watt, and he couldn't get through anything because obviously his ribs were bothering him because he was fucking in and out of the game from the start of the game.
Yeah.
We got no pressure anywhere else, and we were running just like I think I've said here, I think you've agreed too, that we run sometimes a very simplistic defense, and if the quarterback just gets time and knows where to go, he could just pick us apart.
Yep.
All day. And sometimes if we don't communicate, which we didn't look like we were communicating in this ball game, we just get picked apart, and Mahomes just fucking slung it over everyone's head all day.
Yeah, you sure fucking did. And
Ben got fucking smacked around again all day. It was just brutal to watch. This team is I want us to make the playoffs for
I don't.
obviously, but we are so bad to watch. It's just not aesthetically pleasing.
That's why I don't want them to make the playoffs. It's a waste. It's a waste. It gives I gotta see all the local fucking news channels and shit that I follow on Twitter be like, oh, Steelers playoff, woo, woo. And it's like, if you watch this team all season, you know they fucking stink, and this is gonna be a waste of a playoff game, and it's not even gonna be worth watching it because they're not gonna play till the second half, and they're gonna get within one, and then they're gonna fucking lose.
We have exciting football games. Like, those are fun games to watch when our defense is flying around.
Yeah.
It's these games where we're losing until the second half when we start, like, coming back. It's like
to the last 5 weeks.
Are hard to watch.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. It's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Fucking I picked Chiefs, you picked Steelers because you felt like you had to. So there you go. Broncos at Raiders. I'm burping.
I hear the cat just knocking shit down.
Raiders pull out the win. I mean, I don't know. I don't care about the Raiders, nor do I care about the Broncos. Like,
Drew Lock stinks.
Does he?
Drew Lock stinks. Yeah, he stinks.
Yeah, that's mediocre.
That guy stinks. I think COVID hit this. Did COVID hit this team? I don't think Denver really had any running backs.
Well, they had them. They just didn't do shit. Look at that.
They didn't do shit.
16 rushes, 18 total yards.
I thought COVID hit somebody else pretty hard. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, this team stinks. I don't know. Both
Raiders
these teams are like
too,
not that good. Yeah.
It came down to Derek Carr being better than Drew Lock.
Right. I told you that was gonna happen. Next, what we got here? There we go. Let's talk about this shellacking.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Football team at the Cowboys. It was over after the first quarter.
I was at my grandparents'. I walked upstairs and I asked my grandpa who was winning. He's like, Cowboys 42-7. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude,
what quarter? Second. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that defense was flying around.
They made Heineke look so bad, and then Dak just threw a couple touchdowns.
That's all they needed. Yeah, it didn't matter.
And Washington thought they had some life. Dak said, "Here's a couple more touchdowns."
Yep.
And then Washington just never had a shot again. I think there was another turnover following that, and it was just over.
Yeah. Not Stephon Diggs. Fucking Trayvon Diggs has 11 interceptions this season, which is insane.
That's crazy.
This is insane.
That's crazy.
Absolutely insane. But yeah, I thought this was going to be a slightly more competitive game because Washington has kind of been competing a little bit.
I thought they'd clamp down on that Dallas.
And it's a divisional game. But Jesus Christ. Nope.
No.
I mean, I knew the Cowboys were going to win. I didn't think they were going to win by fucking 42.
I thought they'd get that Cowboys offense under control a little bit more, but that defense didn't show up. Offense was horrible.
Zeke still stinks.
Zeke did struggle.
This little bitch still stinks. That's going to hurt him in the playoffs when they can't run.
Zeke still stinks.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll find a way with Pollard in there to run enough to keep the defense honest because Dak is playing really,
Dude,
really
this
well.
game got so bad they threw Cooper Rush in there, and that's some bitch
And
threw
he
a
came in and
touchdown.
threw a touchdown. Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't let their foot off the gas. They just changed the driver.
Yeah,
Cooper.
right.
Dak pulled the car over and says, "Get in there, get in there, and
That's
run one of
insane.
these. You'll
Yeah.
get a touchdown. You'll get a touchdown."
Yeah. We both picked Cowboys. Both got it right.
You don't
Next.
put Cooper Rush in a game if you don't want him to throw a touchdown.
I guess you're right. Can't argue with that one. Dolphins at Saints. Saints had like fucking nobody. I think COVID hit them fucking hard. I don't even know
Ian Book.
Simeon. Who?
Ian Book.
Oh shit! Not even Simeon. Ian Book.
This is why I kept saying, "Who the fuck is Ian Book?"
No, I understand. I obviously did not watch this game because I was like, okay, well, Miami's gonna win, and I don't give a fuck about Miami or the Saints either.
Now, be it two, like
Dude.
the last Miami might potentially get in the playoffs, and they've won, I think, 7 straight games.
Yes.
But they've played, like I think, 7 straight horrible quarterbacks, except for Lamar Jackson, and they made Lamar look horrible in that game.
Yeah.
So I mean, say what you want about. I like what the Dolphins are doing. I like that they're still alive, but
yeah,
I like what Tua's doing. But I think if they're playing when they start playing like a real quarterback and they get in the playoffs, it might get diced up.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Said it, Ian Book. We both picked Dolphins.
Ian Book ran all the way over to the sideline, damn near stepped out, said, wait, there's life. Threw it right to somebody else. Threw it right to a Dolphin, like in a sea of Dolphins jerseys.
That's Ian Book, baby. That's Ian Book football right there.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't either. All right, that wraps up week 16.
Just kidding. I'm all for him getting another shot.
No, I'm not. That wraps up week 16. Trey, you were 10-6. That brings your overall record to 153, 86, and 1. I myself was 12-4. That brings my overall record to 149, 90, and 1. I need you to lose. I need us to have a 4-game difference so that we can tie on final records. Rest in peace, John Madden.
Oh my God.
Rest in peace, John Madden.
My childhood.
Dude, I was talking to Steve when I saw that pop up, and I said, "Oh, John Madden passed away," and he said, "Again?" And I was like, "What does that even mean?"
What are you talking about?
And then I just said, "What?" And then he didn't say anything after that, so I just let it go. And then like a couple minutes later, he looks at his phone, and he's like, "Oh, John Madden really did die." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I said it."
When did he die before?
Yeah, what he's like, "I thought he already died." And I was like, "No, what the hell's wrong with you?"
Oh, yeah, that was very, and it was so creepy because I was just listening to Pat's show with Howie Long or whatever. They were talking about some kind of documentary that came out.
It came out on Christmas. I missed it. I forgot it was there, but it was a Christmas thing. It was like on Fox before thing. I'm sure it's on YouTube or you can find it somewhere. But yeah,
I definitely need to watch that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Man, I love that his last game that he called was the Super Bowl,
right,
in which the Steelers beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Not only for selfish reasons because we're Steeler fans, because that was one of the greatest fucking games of all time. It was a really good
game. Yeah.
It's even ranked so by all the NFL aficionados.
It's pretty crazy too that there's a large generation of people who aren't gonna know John Madden, player, the coach, or the broadcaster, just be like, "Oh yeah, that guy makes those video games, right?
Football game.
Makes those games, right? Yeah, Mutt. I like Mutt. Yeah."
They need to bring Madden back. They need to incorporate him in the game a little bit more. I want to hear that. What you need to do is run a halfback dive, and then we run
it's a little bit of that's a bit of a Bill Cosby, John Madden.
What's a disrespect, John Madden?
I'm not. I'm just saying you were the one.
Nobody said I had a good John Madden.
That's true.
Nobody said
that's true.
I didn't come into this which by the way, I'm going to put in the description. Just skip the first 5 minutes of this show. It was very lackadaisical. Yeah, I think Matt literally might have been asleep.
I was very close to. I went to Fogo de Chao and ate a bunch of meat, and then
I was fresh off a dookie, soaring off some vitamins.
There you go.
And Matt was very sleepy. It was just 2 very different mediums.
I'm feeling
we worked it out eventually, but long story less long. Rest in peace, John Madden.
Yeah. Other thing that changed is the NFL COVID protocols have now changed. Instead of a 10-day quarantine type thing, it's only 5 days now. So that's
Well, the
way
CDC don't
better.
give a fuck about us anymore, so why should the NFL?
Oh, right. No, as soon as they change those guidelines, flip it
Yeah,
immediately. Yeah.
those are 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, 5 days.
The 5
Did you
days is
see Ian Book
perfect.
play? 5 days, 5
Yeah.
days, 5 days.
Yeah. Right.
Jake Fromm, 5 days, 5 days,
5
5
days.
days.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So that's week 16. Couple big storylines in there. Let's move on to week 17. What do you say? Final 2
What
weeks
normally
here.
would be the final week of the
That's
season.
right. We go
It is not.
to week 8. Week 17.
Weird. I don't see it. It doesn't seem like the stats are going to echo, at least just this season. Like there's an extra game.
Yeah. I guess we'll
Like
have
I
to see
haven't
at the
seen,
end, but yeah, I'm with you.
I haven't, at least off the top of my head, seen any statistics that seem like they're
And yeah.
too crazy for there being an extra game. Like I think Rodgers only has like 3,700 yards and like 37 touchdowns. He only got 4 picks, but he always only has like 4 picks.
And he got like that dude.
But he's like top 2, top 3 MVP discussion.
Which
And
he should
normally,
be.
I feel like the last couple years the norm has been like 45 to 500, 45 to 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
45 to 50 touchdowns, somewhere in there.
Yeah, this year was a weird year.
So I feel like running the ball was a little bit more prevalent.
Yeah, I mean, look at Jonathan Taylor has some crazy numbers right now, but I don't think I mean he's still not close to like breaking any records. I'm pretty sure. So
no.
But just to your point, like it doesn't really seem that.
It just seems like more of like teams are more willing to like, oh, this is the game where we're gonna run it 30 times.
Right.
They're not. Yeah. We're gonna win. We trust our quarterback. The teams are more willing to like, no, we're gonna give it to the Packers. Like we're gonna give it to the quad father, AJ Dillon.
There you go. And teams are also not fucking kicking field goals and shit too. So that helps keep scoring down.
Dan.
Anyway, not sure what that fucking point was, but I made it. And we're going to keep moving. Week 17. Week 17. Raiders at Colts. Colts are favored by 7. See, it's funny because you were thinking
I wasn't gonna say.
Yeah. You're like, okay, yeah, sure.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I guess.
You looked that elephant straight in the room and said, you looked that elephant in the room straight in the face and said, anybody else see this motherfucker?
Yeah.
I was
this guy's a fucking idiot. What the hell's this guy saying?
Oh my.
Yeah. Anyway.
Cut that. Moving on.
Week 17. Raiders at Colts. Colts favored by 7. Let me hammer that 7. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why would we not? What have the Raiders showed us that we should pick them?
Yeah, what? Oh, you want analysis? For what?
Yeah,
why?
not needed.
Colts. Jonathan Taylor.
Yep,
That's my analysis. Next game.
New York Giants at Chicago Bears. 37 total points is the spread. Or over under, I mean. 5-point favorites are the Bears.
Who's starting the quarterback? Nicky Foles?
I don't know.
Not probably Justin Fields. But
Fields. It doesn't matter.
To go back to the last game for a second. I'm completely all in on the Colts now, as obviously. I was so skeptical to get in. Like I've been dipping my toe in the Colts water.
That defense is lights out.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks, I'm in there.
Yep, I agree with you.
But as to this game, Bears.
Yep, me too.
No matter who the quarterback is, Bears.
Yep. I know that what's his face is not coming back for Daniel Jones is not coming back for the
Glennon,
Giants.
I think.
Yes.
It's gonna be Glennon.
So it's gonna be Glennon, and then if he gets hurt, it's Fromm. So either way, you're not good. So next. Oh, here we go. There's gonna be a lot of these big ones, I think.
Why is this only 13 and the next one's 14.5?
That's a very good question. Buccaneers at Jets.
I guess. I think AB's ankle's bucking up.
I don't think it matters though. Buccaneers favored by 13 on the road.
Well, yeah, obviously.
New York.
Don't matter. I mean, Tom Brady could throw it to me.
Bucks. Yeah. Braxton Berrios.
We'll win by 30.
Braxton Berrios ain't winning you this game. Let me tell you that. Next.
Don't you doubt that, man. He was moving on that kick return.
Falcons.
He would have gotten caught had the blocking not been so great, though. But
very true, yeah.
I'm not gonna say why is this one 14.5. I understand why it's 14 and a
Yeah,
half.
but I'm with you though. Like, why is this only 13? This one's. I mean, that is close, but I'm with you. Like, how is that not more? But I digress. Falcons at Bills. Bills favored by 14.5. I mean, we could spend 2 seconds on the break. Both picking
Bills.
yeah. Both picking Bills to win a motherfucking game. Next, Eagles at football team. Football team looked bad. Otherwise, I'm kind of surprised this is only 3.5. I would expect maybe like a 5 or something.
2 weeks ago, I might have picked the football team here.
Right. I ain't doing it now.
No,
Give
I'm
it.
probably going Eagles here. Eagles seem like they're making that late season push. They
Yep.
wanna dip their toe in the playoff water. I
Yeah.
got the
I
Eagles.
totally agree. Oh, here we go. This should be a good matchup here. Chiefs at Bengals. Chiefs are favored by 5.5.
Chiefs are rolling. I got Chiefs. I don't think they're gonna lose again until maybe next week when they, like, decide to lose and they
Yeah,
completely
Chiefs are
lock up
rolling,
the,
huh?
AFC,
Yeah. You convinced me. Chiefs.
which I believe we said here, like, 5 weeks ago, Chiefs were gonna steamroll
Chiefs are
and
gonna roll.
reclaim the AFC,
Yep. Yeah. There was.
which they have.
Let's say half.
Which they have.
Yep. Once
Chiefs.
here you go. There's why is this 16.5? I mean, I know the Jaguars stink, but like there's some
Oh,
weird.
Patriots. They kinda just got slapped around, I guess. Well, maybe, like, Bill Belichick against rookie quarterback.
Yeah, probably.
You never know.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. I mean, like, what do you want us to do here? We're gonna pick the same exact games because the spreads are ginormous. We're not
Yeah,
idiots.
this lineup kinda stinks so far for the
Yes.
games. But, yeah, Patriots.
Yep. Here we go. Next one. Click the wrong button. There we go. Miami Dolphins at
This
the
interesting.
huh?
This one's interesting.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins at Tennessee Titans. Titans are favored by 3.5. Um, yeah, this is an interesting one. Both teams
Hmm.
clawing for playoff spots.
I'm gonna go with the Titans because they showed me that they are not ready to die yet. And I think every game they're fighting for it. And I think this is a game the Dolphins because Ryan Tannehill's not he's not like a fucking like top 5 quarterback in the league in my opinion, but he's not by any means a bottom 5, bottom 10 quarterback either. He's
Ryan
very capable.
Ryan Tannehill revenge.
I think they've played before already, but
Probably. I'm gonna go
yes,
Dolphins though. I'm gonna
they
go
tried to
Dolphins.
they tried to ruin his name.
Um,
He stinks. See, I'm gonna go Titans here.
I'm gonna go Dolphins for the I don't know defense. I guess
I wanna
Dolphins defense.
go with the Dolphins.
I do want to be different. We picked every fucking game the same. Jeez,
Whatever.
nobody comes here for that.
What are they coming for?
I don't know. Probably for me making points that people aren't kicking field goals. That's probably what people came
They
for.
weren't kicking field goals either.
That's right.
That probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, it probably does have some. I don't listen, buddy. Listen.
I think I went like
Yeah, you just and I think
yeah,
yeah,
like yeah, the
yep. Like Jesus Christ, this guy even know what he's talking about right now. Good. This guy went 12-4 last week. Jesus Christ.
oh my Jeebus.
Next, Rams at Ravens. Rams are the clear favorites here. Lamar Jackson is not going to play. Lamar
Huntley
Jackson.
playing?
I don't know.
If Stafford plays like he plays last week, this is very winnable for the Ravens, but I have the Rams.
The
Yeah,
reason
probably.
I mean he's not going to because they're playing against like you and I playing corner. So
You've seen me play corner. It's not pleasant. It's not good.
yeah, and me too because I throw up all the time. So there you go.
We are very gangly white boys.
Yeah.
Rams.
Yeah,
I
Rams.
think the
4.5
Rams
I think is a little generous even.
to
Or
find
yeah, I think
15.
I feel like this should be up in like the 9.5, something like that.
Cooper Cup's gonna have 10 to 15 catches.
Yeah. Yep.
Stafford still may throw 3 picks.
Yeah. See this
To what I saw last week.
I feel like shouldn't be 6.5 here. Broncos at Chargers. Chargers just got blown out by the fucking Texans. Like, you're gonna tell me this should be a 6.5 point spread,
Well, I think Drew Lock's playing.
right? But that we know how.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah. Stakes.
yeah. I'm
Did we
taking the
pick
Chargers too, but
did we pick the last one?
yeah. Yeah, Rams, Ravens. Both
Oh,
pick
yeah,
Rams.
Rams, obviously, yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
going
give
a
me the
little quick.
Chargers in this one. No, you're good. Yeah, give me the Chargers in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chargers too. This is actually, Chargers will probably put up 78 points because
12 and a half. Sorry, I keep looking ahead, and then
oh,
when
it's
I
okay.
see it,
Yeah, some of these are weird. Some of these don't make sense to me either. Texans at 49ers. 49ers are favored by 12.5 points over the Texans, who just beat the Chargers by what, like 10 or something like that, 15. Like I don't know.
give me the Niners.
I'm still taking the Niners. I'm just saying the spreads don't make sense.
Give me the spreads make 0 sense,
Yeah,
but give me the Niners.
49.
That makes sense to me.
Yes. I guess
Despite Dougie Mills being an absolute stud muffin.
if you don't look at last week, these spreads make sense, I guess. But I'm looking at last week. Arizona Cardinals at Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 6 at home. I think you have to go Cowboys here.
Yeah. I was thinking
Cardinals.
this, like, based off how these spreads have
Yeah.
been laid out, this one should be higher, considering
Yeah.
Cowboys beat the holy piss out of Washington and the Cardinals lost. But
Yeah.
give me the Cowboys.
I'm going to go Cowboys
I like
too.
what Dak's doing. I like what that defense is doing. I
Yep.
don't like what Arizona's offense is doing.
No. Not at all. Carolina Panthers at New Orleans Saints. Is Ian Book playing?
Panthers stink, man.
And does it even matter?
This is hard to pick because the Panthers stink.
Panthers stink. But so
I
does Ian
want to
Book.
pick the Panthers because I want to say Cam's going to get a win, but I think Sam Darnold's starting anyway. Even though I don't know what Matt Rule's doing. What are you trying to prove, dude? You're not going to win. Just let Cam ride it.
Saints defense is rolling a little bit too. Sorry, Saints defense is rolling a little bit too.
Matt's still tired. He took 2 melatonin.
I hit like a win there, and it's fucking all the wins out of my sails now.
Win's gone.
Win's
All
gone.
win's gone.
Win's
All
gone.
the win's gone.
All right, it's late in the season. It's been a long season.
It's almost playoffs, buddy. It's about to start getting
I'll get
real
a nice
here.
spark once we get to the fucking playoffs. Instead, I got to go through 75 games that all spreads in the double digits.
And a lot of these games stink.
Oh,
Like
these
this
games
game.
stink.
This stinks. I know what you're meaning. I know what
Yeah.
you mean. You got stink game fatigue. I'm sick of these stinky games too,
Yeah.
dude. I'm sick of them too. I'm sick of them too.
There's
They
2
stink.
good games. Actually, this game's not even good. Packers at Vikings. Packers are clearly going to win. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping around because I need to make a point here.
Get your ass right on where we were. I can't remember.
Rams and Ravens. This is not going to be a good game.
That might be.
It's not going to be a good game. This game is probably the only game that's going to be a decent game. Chiefs and
There
Bengals.
was a lot of games that this whole season that like you wouldn't expect to be good, and they've been good games.
I'm making the statement right now. This game, it's going to end up being 15-point win for the Rams.
Why are you zeroing in on that one though? Like what?
Because this one, this.
That's the spread that really is bugging you.
Yes, it is because I feel like it should be higher.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Can't say I disagree.
we were
Can't say I
here.
disagree.
We were here.
Maybe like 6 to 7 to me makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Panthers, Saints. We both going Saints?
Yeah.
You can go Panthers if you want.
I kind of want to, but I can't trust them. I'm just gonna go Saints.
We can go Saints too, and strictly because of the defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, which one of these Panther quarterbacks are not gonna throw 3 picks against the Saints defense?
They might combine for 6 total picks.
That's what I'm saying. Like Sam Darnold. So yeah, give me the Saints.
Yeah.
I'll pick the Panthers next week.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's an interesting one. All that bitching I just did. Detroit Lions at Seattle Seahawks. Both teams stank, but Seattle might be dead.
Give me Detroit. Oh wait, is it Tim Boyle?
That is a very good question. I don't know.
Give me Seahawks. Just for the. Now he's hiccup-a-bupping. He was sleeping. Now he's hiccup-a-bupping.
I'm dying. I'm sweating too.
We're almost there, you hiccup-a-bastard.
I'm going Seahawks too because I don't know who's playing QB, and I'm not going to look it up because what's the fun in that?
Just for the sheer thought of Tim Boyle potentially playing in
Yes.
this game, I'm picking the Seahawks.
Yep, me too. Next, Minnesota Vikings at Green Bay Packers. We looked up the stats before. Aaron Rodgers fucking destroys the Vikings whenever they play. He plays so good. So, give me the fucking Packers, dude. I'm not gonna pick against Packers now.
Oh yeah, in is Sunday Night Football. This is Sunday Night Football, right?
Packers are the Steelers of the NFC, in my opinion.
In Lambeau.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Football in Lambeau, divisional. Give me Rodgers on an MVP run. What are you talking about?
Yep. Easy. And this game, this is easy too. Big Ben's last hurrah. There ain't no way this sumbitch is fucking losing.
Last home game against a team that he owns, by the way. He's got the fucking deed to both Ohio teams. I don't care if we got spanked by Cincinnati both times this year, but yeah, Big Ben's last home game here.
Steelers have to win.
Right? Like
they have to win. That's and if they don't win, I don't even know.
I feel like fucking
they have to win.
Captain America and Endgame. What if it doesn't work? It has to work.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Exactly. Give me the plus 150. I don't even want the points. Steelers money line all day. All right, there you go. That's all of them. Week 17. There you go.
We made it.
There's no Thursday game this week.
We made it.
Which I didn't realize till like 4 o'clock today. But
yep. Thursday game's over, I think.
Yeah, I think they are as well, which is good, I guess, because Thursday football, it's not
the games have gotten better over the years than they used to be. Like they're not.
I guess I agree. I agree with you there. I agree.
They're not as stanky.
They had a couple good ones this season. It's hard to. Yeah, I'm with. I'm not gonna be too hard on them. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize for my demeanor this episode. I've been all over the place. I don't even know what I'm saying. I've been yawning.
This episode, let's call a spade a spade. This thing stunk. Not just Matthew's melatonin melatonin hippotyping ass over there.
Listen, you know how many games we picked different? One, the Titans-Dolphins game. That's it.
Yeah, it's been like that the last couple weeks too.
Like
not just that. I mean, we both came in very lackadaisical.
Let's see. We're getting.
I don't know what day it was. We're just looking for the playoffs, man.
We're looking for the playoffs.
That's not an excuse, by the way. It's not an excuse. We know that. We're not making excuses. We're just telling you we do have plausible excuses.
And we know, and it's hard to keep up with who could potentially make the playoffs and who can't because, dude.
And COVID's running crazy.
Yeah.
We don't know who's
playing. Yeah. I don't know who's doing dick.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. Subscribe, like, share.
And we'll catch you guys.
Did I say like? By the way, subscribe. Did I already say that? See you next week.